Hello, welcome back to another video. And first off, I would just like to say a happy new year to all my subscribers and all the good people out there. If hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope that 2024 is going to be a good year for everybody. Let's hope so. That happens. I'm back with this video, and this video is going to be the match preview for the League 2 game, as Grimsby are starting the year off at home as we host the Saddlers of Walsall, taking place on New Year's Day, and let's see if Grimsby can continue the upward momentum, shall we say. We don't want to get too carried away, because that's very easily done, but we're coming up against a Walsall side that have kind of found their mojo a bit. They've won the last two. In fact, overall they've won 4 of their last 5 games in general, and 5 out of the last 6. So Walsall are in real good form right now, but Grimsby are kind of, a little bit indifferent. 2 defeats in the last 5 games, 2 wins though, and a draw altogether in the last form. Good wins last time out for both sides. Grimsby getting a 3-0 win away at lowly Salford, or fellow strugglers Salford. Also with a good win in their last fixture. And I think, like I said, I think Walsall are getting the bounce back. Like I said, they found a bit of their mojo. So the bit of information that I'm going to have for you is the fact I use soccerpunter.com. It's come up with great stats for teams to look at, and all sorts of ranges of facts and figures and all that lovely stuff. The head-to-head record between Walsall and Grimsby is fairly evenly split. In the last 9 games, Grimsby have won 3, Walsall have won 3, and withdrew 3. And it's a very evenly split game in that time. Grimsby have scored 12 goals, Walsall have scored 14. I'll take you through the last 4 results between Walsall and Grimsby, going all the way back to 2020, whereas on the 31st of August of 2019, so what I'm in the 2020 season, Grimsby got a 3-1 win at Walsall, and that was a good day. That was the James Hansen day, as I remember that one very clearly. Elliot Whitehouse scored the other goal as well. Caelan Lavery scored for Walsall that day, who I know a couple of seasons ago Grimsby were looking at when he was getting released by Scunthorpe, but that obviously never came about. The second game that season didn't happen due to the lockdown period, but then the following season, Walsall did beat Grimsby in the away game. Grimsby and Walsall drew 1-1 in the return fixture. That was Grimsby's relegation season, and then the next sort of 3 games have been a win for Grimsby, a 2-1 win in August of 2022, and a draw at Blundell Park in the March of 2023. And already this season, Grimsby and Walsall have already battled out a 1-1 draw. So it is quite, in recent times, quite an even quite an even record between the two. In fact, so much so we can tell you that the actual pie split, shall we say, the split of it, has been a 33.3% win rate for Walsall. Grimsby have won a third of the games as well. It's basically been 33.3 all the way around, you know. So then a third of the games have gone either way. So it's one of those. As you can see, just a few other facts here. The longest winning run for each side, 1 for Grimsby and 2 for Walsall. And Danny Rose is the top goal scorer for Grimsby with 8 league goals, 10 goals for the season. And I'm just going to say that Danny Rose, without doubt for me, has been signing of the season. Because like he showed against Salford, he never stopped running. And one thing for certain is Danny Rose is a threat all the way around. And it was just a superb performance at Salford. Walsall's top goal scorer is Freddie Draper, on loan from Lincoln, but there's rumours going around that he could be heading back to Lincoln, whether it'll be after this game or not, which will be disappointing for Walsall because they look a different team when Freddie is in the side. Obviously, they've got 2 former Mariners in their ranks at Walsall, which is Brandon Comley and Jamil Matt. Jamil Matt apparently is out with I believe it's a thigh injury of some sort, and but Brandon is going to be there, so Brandon will obviously want to come back to his old club and try and cause some mayhem, shall we say. Walsall really have kept their form up because heading into about 6 weeks ago, Matt Sadler, who was their manager, was under real duress from the supporters of Walsall. They were adamant that he wasn't the right man. It's amazing how quick things turn, isn't it? They now think that everything's all rosy in the Walsall garden. Hopefully we can show them that you might be having a good spell at the moment, but you won't be doing it down at Blundell Park. As for us, obviously Danny Rose is our top scorer with 10 goals for the club. I can't remember the last time, outside of Bogle and obviously Podrick Hammond, I can't remember the last time really a striker scored 10 for the club, to be honest. So, but again, that's just down to his work rate and the amount of threats that we've got. It was good to see Chaz Burnham back on the bench for Salford. He didn't get on, but I don't think anyone really expected him to. But it was good to see that he was on the bench and he was involved. Abo Issa, great assist for Clifton's goal against Salford. Great overlap with Anthony Glennon. You can see that Artel is starting to get, hopefully starting to get his messages across. But it is about just not sort of, taking this one result over a struggling Salford team and thinking everything's right and rosy on our end. But it was just so good to finally get a clean sheet, something I'd been absolutely hankering for, was a clean sheet, and now it's something hopefully we can build on. Harvey Cartwright with a couple of great saves again. He's doing a good job in goal. Bill might say, well, that's me being contradictory. He's doing a good job, but I just don't want anyone to get complacent in this team, and that's what I don't want. I don't want complacency, because I think at times, you can get complacent, and especially in the goalkeeper position, because it's one of those positions that's so hard to get games in. I just wouldn't want Harvey to get complacent either. Do I think Jake Eastwood's a bad goalkeeper? No. But at the minute, it's Harvey with the shirt, and a pleasing first clean sheet for him. So we've got some threats as of Walsall. Though they've got Isaac Hutchinson as well, who's going to be a threat. But I think there's rumours of him moving on as well. So Walsall may be a little bit nervous about, are they going to be able to keep the players that they need. I know they've just signed a player from Drogheda who actually has an affiliation with Walsall. I didn't quite catch the guy's name, but he's a young winger, I believe, and that's with the affiliation with Walsall's new owners, who also are owner of Drogheda United. So it's a signing for them. Us, I think we're just in a sort of situation where I wouldn't change too much going into this game. I think I wouldn't be against starting the same 11 if obviously David's able to do that. And I think that with Glennon really getting his delivery, it's pinpoint at times. So I think Glennon will start, and why not? Why not start Waterfall again? Luke really did have a good game at Salford, and I think you have to look at that. He was in charge. He really did have Matt Smith in his back pocket. Really, it was Matt Smith had nothing there, and I think he gives you that set piece solidity. You kind of you feel confident that he's going to get to things in the air, where someone like Harvey Rogers right now, you don't feel that. You don't feel as though he's going to get his head to many things. Does Toby Malarkey deserve another shot? I think so. Is his confidence starting to come back? Again, we don't want to read too much into it after the win against Salford, but he showed some nice skill and some good touches, and fantastic goal for him as well. Get his first goal for the club. So I think we've got. I'd probably go unchanged for obviously depending on injuries and whatever else for David. I'd probably go unchanged, and I'm sure Walsall, I think they've got a couple of injury concerns, so they'll be. I know Jammer looks like Jammer won't be available, but I'm sure Brandon will be, and it'll be hopeful that Freddie Draper does stay at from Lincoln, because he adds an extra dimension to them. But the man of the moment for me has to be Danny Rose for us. He gives everything. He even did against Mansfield. He had nothing at Mansfield, but he chased every pass. He chased every time that their goalkeeper got it. Christy Pym got it. He was trying to close them down and pressurise them. He's becoming a real fan favourite. So it should be a battle at Blundell Park on New Year's Day between Walsall and Grimsby. Just before I finish, just to let you know where both teams lie in the league. Walsall are 13th in the league with 33 points. 9 wins from their opening 24 games. 6 draws and 9 defeats. 33 goals scored, 35 conceded. Grimsby lie in 19th place with 6 wins from 25 games. 9 draws and 10 defeats. 34 goals scored, 38 conceded, with a -4 goal difference on 27 points. And I said these 2 games are really important for Grimsby. We obviously was able to get the points against Salford. I think if we can get another 3 points against Walsall, all will be rosy. See what I did there? but things will be a lot more comfortable. I think for the Mariners, if they do win, they could go as high as 17th. Obviously, results depending, but it'd be nice to get a couple of back-to-back wins, which I think we need. So I'm going to give my score prediction now. This is a tricky one. Again, it's you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but I am going to go for a Mariners win. I think we need one at home to start the year off right, don't you? So I'm saying Grimsby 2, Walsall 1. I think I'm gonna go for Danny Rose goal. In fact, so much so I'll go for a Danny Rose brace. I think Danny to get both goals, and I think this is just going to be a battle at the start of the year for both teams. So I'm going to be there tomorrow afternoon. Like I say, if you do see me, do come and say hello and give me what your prediction is there. If you're not at the game, do at the bottom of this video leave your comments and your score predictions and what your hopes for 2024 for Grimsby are. Mine is, can we at least get 13th? Can we at least do that by the end of the year? Let's hope so. But leave your comments down below, leave your score predictions as well, and I'll be back throughout the year with obviously more regularity now, more regular videos, and obviously quite a few videos through the transfer window for Grimsby fans. So do hit that like button, do hit that bell, that'll let you know when my content does get uploaded. In the meantime, once again, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope 2024 is a cracking year. So please do like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time out. Happy New Year, guys, and have a good one. And up the Mariners. Bye bye for now.